The scariest damage is the kind you don't notice, the kind that feels normal, comfortable, harmless, until it breaks you completely, from the inside out. You don't need to jump off a cliff to fall apart. You just need to keep doing what everyone else is doing. Because the real danger isn't chaos. It's routine. These are the everyday habits that feel innocent, but are secretly destroying your body, your mind, and your future. 10. Skipping meals. You think skipping meals makes you disciplined, that it's just part of being busy, but your body doesn't see it that way. To your brain, a skipped meal is a threat. Cortisol rises. Your metabolism slows down. Your body starts hoarding fat and burning your muscle. It doesn't care about your goals. It cares about survival. You feel productive, but deep inside, you're running on stress. 9. Sitting too long. You sit to rest, to work, to escape. But stillness isn't rest. It's slow erosion. The longer you sit, the more your hips tighten, your spine collapses, and your blood flow weakens. Your muscles forget their job. Your joints beg for movement. Until one day, standing hurts. Your body forgets how to carry itself because you taught it stillness. 8. Doomscrolling. Your thumb scrolls and your mind disappears. Tragedies, arguments, fake perfection, all in seconds. You think you're catching up, but your brain is drowning. Overstimulated. Unsettled. You become desensitized to chaos and disconnected from peace. You feel wired, but you're empty. This isn't awareness. It's psychological erosion disguised as entertainment. 7. Suppressing emotions. You laugh when you want to cry. You nod when you're breaking inside. You've learned to hide your feelings to be acceptable, polite, strong. But emotions don't vanish, they go inward, into your shoulders, your stomach, your sleep. Unspoken grief becomes chronic pain. What you don't express, your body carries, alone. 6. Overthinking. You lie awake, trapped in imaginary scenarios. Regrets that never change. Futures that never come. You think it's problem-solving, but it's slow torture. Your body stays tense. Your breath gets shallow. You live in a loop of worry, while your nervous system stays alert, waiting for a danger that never arrives. And your peace? It never comes either. 5. People-pleasing. You shape yourself around others. You say yes to things you hate. You silence yourself for the sake of harmony. But your body remembers every betrayal of your truth. You feel tired, not from doing too much, but from being too much for everyone else. Fatigue becomes your default, because pleasing others often means abandoning yourself. 4. Plastic water bottles. You drink water. That's good. But every plastic bottle brings invisible guests. Microplastics, chemicals, endocrine disruptors. They sneak into your system, mimic hormones, confuse your body. Over time, they damage what you can't see: organs, cells, DNA. Hydration isn't healing if the container is poison. 3. Tight clothes and cosmetic pain. You suffer to look good. Shoes that blister, waistbands that suffocate, makeup that burns. You decorate discomfort and call it beauty. But restriction has a cost. Nerves compress. Circulation weakens. Skin suffers. The pain becomes familiar, so you stop noticing it. But your body never forgets the pressure you force it to endure. 2. Nail biting, skin picking, lip chewing. Tiny habits, barely noticeable, until they become permanent patterns. Each bite, each pick, each tear, a quiet cry from your nervous system. Anxiety leaking through your fingers. Your body tries to self-soothe the only way it knows, destruction in small doses. And with time, those doses leave scars. 1. Calling it normal. This is the most dangerous lie of all. You normalize dysfunction. Pain becomes part of life. Stress becomes motivation. Exhaustion becomes a badge of honor. You stop questioning, you stop noticing. And in the silence, the damage grows. Your body doesn't fall apart all at once. It unravels slowly while you're too distracted to notice. But over time, you were taught to ignore the pain, to wear stress like armor, to chase burnout and call it achievement. You learned to suffer silently. But your body remembers what you try to forget. Because what we call normal is often slow destruction in disguise. And silence? Silence is how the damage wins. Subscribe if you're ready to stop calling pain your routine.